Hello everyone.
Hola everyone.
안녕하세요.
Yo.
¿Cómo están? How are you?
Hello everyone. How are you? ¿Cómo están?
Welcome to our special live streaming tour, which is a special encore.
Why is it Encore?
Because thanks to the collaboration with Korea Travel Easy along together with the Cheomseongdae Tourism
Organization. Yeah. So long.
we are able to provide you guys with this special encore because last time we have been doing this kind of live streaming tours for people.
Where was it? Gyeongju
Gyeongju,
and
Andong, Mungyeong.
Gyeongju. Yep. And
First-
there was a really hot reaction from
Yes.
you guys. So thanks to that, we can make this video again.
Yeah, so thank you so much. And for those who don't know me, let me introduce myself a little bit quick. My name is Liv and I'm from Mexico and I've been living in Korea for almost 5 years.
Already.
Yes.
Okay.
And my co-host.
Today I'm the co-host. So I'm Jun, I'm Korean obviously, and I am gonna be her co-host today, and we are gonna go to Mungyeong, Andong, Gyeongju
Yes.
all together today, right?
Are you ready? Did you pack?
Are you ready?
We hope that you feel like you're traveling from home because now it's a difficult situation for worldwide. Please stop COVID, stop. We know that also a lot of people they wanted to come to Korea. They already have their tickets, but because of this situation, there was no opportunity. So this is another.
It's getting
chance.
better though. So after these old sessions, online sessions, actually, you can also book the real ticket in this site, KTE.
Yes.
So
And
if you have time, you can check it out, the site.
please.
Please.
This is a Konglish for please. Please.
Is there anything else to?
Yes. The main objective from this live streaming tour is that you guys can know more about Korea because usually when foreigners we come to Korea, we only go to Seoul or Busan or Jeju. That's I think overrated now.
That's not all. That's not all. First, let me explain a little bit of Korea. Korea is divided into several provinces, like 8. And this Cheomseongdae is one of those. And if you're interested in anything related to history, then this is the perfect destination to come and enjoy.
There are so many beautiful cities in this province. Like some of them are going to show you right now, but there's also like Pohang, which we will tell you later. So please stay tuned because we will also have a live streaming soon. But please, at the end, we will let you know more about it.
Okay. And please write a comment just now.
Yes.
And what else? The replies and the comments so that we can feel like talking together. Let's deceive ourselves.
We're reading. Say hello from the Philippines. Oh my God, can you guys let us know where are you guys watching from?
Oh, right. Where are you from?
Please write your country.
Country.
I usually say hi guys, 안녕, hi June, we love you. But you don't love me. Thank you. Who wrote that? Laura, I'm not sure if I'm gonna take you to this tour. No, just kidding.
Hola,
Everyone's
everyone.
excited. Write a comment.
Write a comment. Write a comment.
Another person from Philippines, Malaysia,
Wow.
Argentina,
Spain.
Mexico,
Luis Martinez. Hola.
Ecuador, Paraguay, Philippines. Annyeong, I'm from Philippines.
Wow. Literally all over the world.
Yes, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. El Salvador, Malaysia. Wow.
I hope we can give you such a nice tour. So in order to do that, how about if we start with a small promo video from the Cheomseongdae province. Let's watch. I love this video.
Yeah, I think there are several videos just like this, no?
Yes.
Region by region, and I didn't know that there is a video about Cheomseongdae like this. It's cool.
Yes, they're really famous. The tourism in Korea, they are trying to show the world that there is more here to see. And as Jun said before, if you love history like I do, then you will love all these destinations today. So, our first destination is Andong.
Andong.
Can you please tell us about Andong?
Andong is actually all about this kind of thing.
This kind of mask. What's the name?
Hahoe Tal.
Hahoe Tal.
There's even a village about this. And do you know anything about this?
Yes, I know
Okay.
about the. Do you know about the history about this mask? Korean person? 한국 사람 알아요?
You know, it's been a long time to be graduated from the high school, so
You guys learned this in high school, right?
maybe.
Like a subject in school. But I understand because usually as a foreigners, when we are in a country, we really want to know, and sometimes we know like small facts a little bit more than Korean, right?
Yeah. So, what's the history in it?
Sorry, I like bullying you. Anyway, the history is actually comes from a legend. As Jun say, there's a village called Hahoe.
마을.
Hahoe Maul. That's the name of the village, or you can search like Hahoe Folk Village. And it's actually a UNESCO heritage site. So it's a must watch when you come to Korea, must visit. And there is a lot of masks like this because a long time ago there was a lot of shamanism in Andong. And these masks were used for rituals. But the rituals were after this legend came to life. They say that in the village there were a lot of unlucky events, especially for harvesting season, and there was a lot of disasters at that time. So they thought we need to do something in order to fight this bad luck. Why is it happening to us? So one time, how is it? A carpenter named Hui, he had a dream, like a premonition dream. And then the goddess from the village, because they believe in shamanism at that time, he came to his dreams and told him, you need to make 11 masks, and then those masks will be used to perform rituals, and then the village will be prosper again. But there was a rule that he could not break. When he was doing this mask, he cannot have contact with anybody else. He just need to focus on the on the work. And if you do, something bad will happen. So he immediately started working. But here's the problem. There was a beautiful young lady in the village. You don't like where this is going, right? There was a beautiful lady in the village that she was so in love with Hey. And at that time there was no WhatsApp, no text message. So she couldn't ask like, my love, where are you? She was just, what is he doing, right? So she went to his workplace and she peeked through the hole to see what he was doing. And at that time, he was doing the last mask. And when she peeked through the hole, the guy, he suddenly started coughing blood and he died right in the spot.
Oh, because of the hole.
Yes, that was a punishment. And you know, if you Google the 11 mask, there is one mask that has no jaw. That is the mask that he could not finish. I'm teaching something to a Korean person. Yes, and it doesn't end there. And because she was so sad that because of her love died. So she was really, really sad, and then she took her own life too.
Oh no.
You see? Yeah, she took her own life, and then the people from the village, they used this 11 masks to perform rituals to appease her soul. and they took her as a new goddess of the Hahoe Maul, of the village. Because they believe, I don't know why, they believe that a woman who's really sad, it can be really dangerous. So, so they had to
there's those
appease,
kind of phrase in Korea.
yes, so they had to appease her soul, and that's how they use this mask. So this is the bride. It is representing her to bring her together with her love. But
Please, Korean government, put this kind of story on the book.
right,
Believe me,
it's really interesting.
students are gonna be really interested in this.
Wow. They should make a drama about this.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So
you've been there, right?
yes, I went there, and how about if we show you our first video, which is when I arrived to the Hahoe village.
Let's go.
Here, Andong Hahoe Village. Yes, I was so expecting to visit here because I heard it's super traditional and masks are famous here. So I want to see everything.
This also, the World UNESCO Heritage.
Walking finally in Andong. We're gonna see what we can find here and visit the attractions and have fun.
You guys didn't hear that, but she just called me Young Liv.
Young Liv.
That's Liv from the past.
With Hanbok. Beautiful.
What is also Andong famous for? Or this village?
Actually, you know what? The Queen Elizabeth has been there,
Right.
visiting there.
Yes.
So that's why this village is so famous, and it means that it's that important, no?
Yes. It's really important. And I wonder if she had soju there.
Yeah, Andong soju. I actually have experience with that, and actually it's kind of strong.
It is really strong.
Right?
I don't remember the percentage of alcohol, but it's quite
Almost
strong.
40.
That is for like your in hospital you can use that. Not drinking.
You can feel whole process from here to there. It's amazing experience. if
But
you wanna go
I
for that.
heard that alcohol helps you to conserve young. So maybe that's why the Queen Elizabeth she went there. No?
Actually, you know what? Back in the day, they used Andong soju as a digestion problem.
Really?
If they have a digestion problem, they, that kind of, which is not solved as a scientific way. But
That's what people want to
it.
believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So next time you're having soju, and then you can say, "Oh no, I'm sick." It's a medicine, right?
And they say it helps your appetite. It makes more appetite, so you can eat more by that.
And also another interesting fact. Actually, Jun don't even know about this. When we were shooting these videos, Imino,
Was
he
there?
was there. Imino and Kim Tae-ri, they were in the village.
They're
And-
making film.
Yes, I was so sad because we were like coming from part of the government, and then the people from the government, thank you, they came and say hello, and they told us, oh, Imino and Kim Tae-ri, they're shooting a drama or movie, I don't know. And I was like, can I meet him?
And
No. I was so sad.
he's your dream boy, no? Okay.
He's a dream boy,
Yeah.
not mine.
Dream boy generally. Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
Imagine meeting Imino. I cannot imagine like my Instagram will explode.
So you couldn't even see him.
No, but it was kind of problem because we needed to take an electric car when you visit Andong. If you do it by foot, it takes quite a long time because it's kind of a
Huge.
huge village.
It's
So
a village.
if you take an electric car, it costs $2,000, $20 for 4 people.
What?
Yes, so 4 people can use it.
Reasonable.
Yes, and it only takes 2 hours by the electric car, but there was none because all the staff from Imino they were using, so we had to wait. And I was like, I need to talk to Imino agency.
Yeah.
He's bothering my shooting.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
So what else happened there?
Let's watch next video.
Okay.
Hi guys.
So it seems like there was a classism there, right?
Yes.
I know something related to that kind of thing, you know? Can you imagine the woman inside of those kind of house, like with a high wall,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Back in the day, there was also sexism there.
Of
So
course.
they cannot even go out back in the day. So can you imagine, you know,
No.
how tough it is? No. So those clever women made the game
Uh-huh. What kind of game?
널뛰기. Do you know
널?
that? 널뛰기. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's like a seesaw
Uh-huh.
using this kind of principle.
The ones that jump?
Yeah, standing up.
Uh-huh.
And that's for that. Because they wanted to see outside of the wall.
It was because of that?
Yeah. The origin of the game is left. It's interesting. So normally it's only for women.
I
Back in the
didn't
day.
know.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Interesting. I'm Korean.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you teach me something.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay,
I
that's
feel
really
I'm worth
interesting
it.
fact. Thank you.
So
And okay, that was very interesting fact. And another interesting fact is
Okay.
that this village is 600 years old.
didn't know that.
You see? I'm not Korean.
Okay.
But I went to the museum, so I read a lot. So this village, it was actually built for a clan family. The
Oh,
Ryu clan.
Ryu.
Yes, Ryu.
The first name is Ryu.
Mhm.
No, the surname.
Surname, yes. It is Ryu, and actually, people still live there nowadays. There are tons of people who live there, so if you visit this village, you cannot enter with a private car or something. Only people who live in the village, they can enter with their cars. Tourists cannot. And also you have to be respectful when you visit this village, because if you want to enter the home, it can be someone's property.
Yeah,
So-
obviously.
So you need to check, but there are tons of coffees. And also, if you want to feel like how people lived a long time ago, you can actually rent some of the place. They're like a guest house
Oh,
on Airbnb, something like that. You can stay there.
interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it's only for, showing exhibition, like exhibition. But this is for staying there. Hmm.
Like a
Interesting.
600-year-old person.
And it's really, how do you say? It's really well
Preserved.
preserved.
Yes, it's amazing. It's really beautiful, honestly. And entrance fee is not expensive.
How much was it?
How much it was?
3,000 won. Actually, I think 5,000원.
Mm.
Actually, you know what? 5,000원 is not enough.
It's only $4.
I mean, in general, in Korea, wherever you want to go, it's kind of cheaper than the other countries, the
Yeah.
UNESCO heritage and so on. It's really cheap.
And inside the village, there is a big hall where you can go and sit and you can watch the performance of the dance mask.
Wow.
You can see that there. They have everyday exhibitions.
So it's all included in
Mm.
5,000 won.
Yes.
5,000 is worthy as $4, right?
Yes.
Kind of $4.
But I do recommend something. If you're in Korea or you're going to visit here, bring cash. Because we could not pay with card. Like it's sold persons always card. We don't use it cash. But there you need to bring cash, please.
Didn't know that. Interesting.
But now let's move on to our next spot, which is in the city of Mungyeong.
Mungyeong. Let's go.
가자.
No, this is so beautiful actually because it's my first time to see the red maple.
Oh,
In other countries, it's usually yellow.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
Wow. I think I've seen it before, but I don't remember where.
Yeah, you know that the same as Gwanghwamun in Seoul.
Yeah. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, and also you know that Gwanghwamun, this one is on the Kingdom movie.
This is in the Drama Kingdom?
Yes.
Wow.
Have you watched the Kingdom?
Yes, I love it. It's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So they just recreate this
Yes.
for the drama, right?
Yes,
For
yes.
dramas and movies.
Mhm.
It's great. I'm excited. Yes. Park Bogum, he used this.
guys think? It's a really interesting place to visit, but Mungyeong is a little bit far from Andong, our previous city. I think it's maybe like 45 minutes to 1 hour by car.
You know what? In Korean folk song, you know, minyo, there are several words that I don't even know what that means, and that I don't even know where it is. And I've heard of this city's name in the
Mungyeong?
folk song several times. Mungyeong, right?
Mungyeong.
문경 세제는 웬 말이야? 문경 세제.
Mungyeong 세제.
아, 웬곡인곡. So it's talking about how alta it is, how tall, how I mean the ground itself is quite highly located, so you cannot even breathe properly because it's too high. So I just imagine that that city is kind of highly located.
At that time, I was not able to breathe properly, but because of COVID, I
Oh,
need
okay,
to wear
okay.
mask.
It makes sense. And
Different.
looking at the thing which is related to the replica, actually, you know what? It more makes sense
왜요?
when they're filming the thing, because back in the day, it should have been new,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Not
So
old.
yeah, not all,
Uh-huh.
like real version of it. So
I had a lot of fun there because I watched some dramas, not a lot, but there's actually people who love historical dramas. And Korean people love historical dramas. So it was very interesting to see that they recreated like exactly like some places that are in Seoul. Like I just forgot the Gwanghwamun. Gwanghwamun, the door and the palace, they are replicas of the palace in Seoul, but they have to make it smaller, and obviously because they cannot film in the real sites, right?
So literally they have more than 2,000 years of history of Korea in the same place, right? It's interesting.
I wonder, can you guys let us know if you watch some of these dramas that were shot there, like Kingdom,
Kingdom.
which was very popular on Netflix. And also Dr. Jin.
Dr. Jin.
It was a Jejung drama. Jejung. And the Park Bo-gum drama, what's the name? What's the name?
구름이 그린 달빛.
That one. And 성경관 Scandal.
성경관 Scandal.
So many dramas and movies. It's really nice to go.
I mean, it's good to go there to be educated, about the Korean history. So I think there might be so many students there also.
Yes, when we went there, they had kindergarten babies and also high schoolers. It was really fun to see, especially when they were taking pictures to the group. They, instead of doing like a chizu or something like that, they were like. I learned that. Yes, I learned. But everybody at the same time, like 20 people.
Wow! I learned it now. Damn!
I learned there.
Okay.
Okay, let's
I
do
like
1, 2, 3, picture.
I like it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now you can do that with your friends.
Okay.
Learn directly from Korea.
Okay.
Export them from Korea.
I like it. Yeah. Guess where?
Also they say that the moon that embraced the sun was made there.
Moon?
The moon that embraced the sun.
해를 품은 달. It can be.
Anyway, but how about if we show you now this exact location and the previous location, Andong, how they look in the movies. We want to show you that, so take in consideration that you just saw that it's all fake, but in the screen looks great. Let's watch.
Let's watch.
아니, 나라에서 운영하는 중요한 배가 왜 여기에 자초돼 있는 것이냐?
큰 난리가 있었던 걸로 보입니다. 아무래도 동네에서 올라온 봉화와 관련이 있는 것 같습니다.
이래.
이 시간부로
It looks real.
Yes.
It really is.
Oh. I wanted to feel like in a real drama, and I think I did. Because especially that day, nobody was wearing hanbok but me.
That's what I was about to say.
The foreigner was
You're
wearing.
so foreigner there. So foreigner.
Yeah.
So where did you rent it, by the way?
I had no idea that
Oh.
it was provided so I could wear it and feel like a princess. But especially in those kind of areas, there are not many foreigners. So imagine if they already look at me because 외국인. And now imagine 외국인 with hanbok.
Lonely princess, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So of course I attract all the stares.
Oh,
Mm.
attention. Okay.
Yes.
So, did you have another experience with Hanbok there?
Yes, but first, can you explain something about
About-
hanbok?
Hanbok?
Mm.
Hanbok, as you see, Hanbok is Korean traditional costume,
Mm.
and the specialty of this costume is having a curve in it.
Yes.
You know, not recto,
Mm.
recto como kimono.
Uh,
In Japan, they
Mm.
normally use the straight line on their costume
mm,
and also in architecture.
mm.
And in Korea, we use a little more curved at the end. At the end,
Like this curve.
oh,
I can be your experiment. But also, the hanbok that I was wearing, it's called fusion hanbok.
oh, 진짜?
Yes, it's also kind of fusion because the fabrics are more modern than the traditional hanbok. And also, if you can see in the videos, the chokori, what is it? No,
저고리
no,
뭐냐?
no, not
저고리.
chokuri. Yes, it is short. It is short, so
Short?
usually.
Normally short.
Yes, normally it is quite short, only like covers your chest.
That's
But if you have watched another dramas when they usually portray the queen or the king, the hanboks they are longer in the front part and they cannot show their hands.
Right.
And oh my god, you're going to laugh a lot with the next video. I already expect the bullying.
Oh, what is happening?
Let's watch.
Okay, let's watch.
You remember this one on the kingdom?
Oh, yes, I remember this. The queen.
Yes, queen and king, you know. So it was on kingdom.
Oh
so
my
you
god.
inside there, you can try and you can wear this one.
Really?
You know? Yes.
I really want to try it. Please.
Okay. Sanitizer. We have to be safety because of COVID-19.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, I need the queen. I think I need someone. 키! 이리 와요. 네, 앉으세요.
비켜. 내 자리야.
This is my kingdom first.
No, this is king.
Queendom.
Kingdom.
I'm gonna change the name of the drama. Queendom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what do you think?
Mariposa? What's that? So, actually, you know what? If you did that in the past,
Mm-hmm.
like as a queen,
Mm-hmm.
you would have been killed. Yeah, obviously, it's a seat for a king.
No,
Okay.
it was queendom.
Okay, vamos, vamos, new generation.
But honestly, the headpiece, it was so heavy.
It should be light though.
No, it was really heavy. I was trying to bet.
Well, wasn't it a plastic or whatever?
No, but
It was a
the
hair.
yes, it had hair, so it was quite heavy. So like, take it off of me now.
But it looks really elegant. It looks fake though.
And also, if you watch the historical dramas, all the staff inside the palace, also their hanbok is long from the girls. So everybody inside the palace, they need to wear long hanbok, the long front, and outside the palace, the short one.
Is there a purpose for it?
I think they were stealing things and put it on.
Rich people.
Sorry, it's not true.
No, I think under the upper side they had to hide the hands. You know, it is forbidden to show that, and it is forbidden to see that.
Mm.
And you know, how do you say that? The painter who is making a portrait of the king,
The painter of the king.
painter of the king.
I don't know.
If they draw the hands of the king,
Mhm.
then they would have been killed.
Oh my god, you could just get killed for anything, for breathing in the wrong way.
Yeah, the classism and so on.
Mm. But
And-
anyway,
One more thing.
yes,
Let me.
yes, yeah,
Can
yeah.
I?
1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute. Rapidito. Looking at you, actually, I was imagining my great grandmother.
I don't know how to feel about that, but keep going.
Okay, so because
Uh-huh.
my great father
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
was king,
Oh, so you have royal blood?
kind of. But every single Korean people in this
Ah.
nation
Mhm.
has royal blood.
Oh.
It is supposed to be like that.
Uh-huh.
If the lineage book is not a fake or it
Mhm.
is not bought.
Mm-hmm.
But probably, I think mine was bought by my ancient. But anyways, if it's
Okay.
real one,
Uh-huh.
then I'm supposed to be the descendant of that king,
Mhm.
and his wife was foreigner from abroad,
Mhm.
and
You know where?
I heard it's from somewhere west.
Okay.
So I was imagining, oh, my great grandmother would have been looking like you.
Don't look at me like your grandmother, please.
Actually, we are sharing the gene. You know that. Right?
Yes.
So,
Mm.
probably.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? You never know. and yes, you have already your kingdom. It's called Junare Kingdom.
Oh. Hello, journalistas.
And we want to know, what do you think until now? Did you like it so far? Please give us a thumbs up emoji or something.
More than thumbs up.
Heart emojis if you're
Write a
liking
comment.
it.
Write a comment, anything related to
Because
this travel.
we will keep going to another location.
Hola, Pomfrey.
If you have any question, also feel free to ask in the chat, and we will mention and tell you. And Jun will tell you the answer.
Marita, Laura, Luis,
Hola, hola. 안녕.
Paloma. Hola, todo. Ina, Pomfrey, Franny.
For free? 잘했어.
Anything else?
Okay. Then, how about if we take you to another beautiful city?
Where is it?
Gyeongju!
Gyeongju otra vez!
I'm sure that some of you already went to the live streaming tour
Yeah.
with June and our friend TG. But today, we're gonna give you one more look.
Yeah, It's a special treatment.
we will tell you all about this city. It's actually quite important. I went there and I love it. It's one of my favorite cities because of the history that
Yeah, you've been there too.
Gyeongju. Yes.
Mhm.
What do you like the most about Gyeongju?
Gyeongju is really important because it has 3 UNESCO heritage. So it means a lot in historical way. So let's look at it, no?
Yes.
Right guys, I'm at Hwangildan-gil. It's actually a very cute area where you can find a lot of cute cafes with traditional views, because I just tried in one of the cafes who has the rooftop view and it was so pretty. We can see all the Hanok rooftops and just enjoy. And this place also have a lot of kinds of stores, and I heard one of the stores rent out a modern hanbok, which I'm so interested on trying it on. So yeah, let's try a hanbok and I hope I can look pretty in it. Okay, see you guys soon.
It's beautiful.
Yes, I love Gyeongju, and also Gyeongju is very important for Korean history because of the Silla dynasty.
Silla dynasty. All over Cheomsongdae province, Gyeongbuk province. It's related to Silla dynasty,
Yes.
which was most flourished in Korean whole history.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Gyeongju has so many beautiful historical places. As Jun said, there are 3 UNESCO heritage sites there in one city, and it is called the Museum Without Walls,
Yeah.
Museo Sin Paredes. That's why it's so beautiful. Everywhere you can see this mixture between the trendy modern and the historical in a lot of Hanoks. It's gorgeous.
So we've seen 황리단길, right?
Yes, 황리단길.
황리단길. It's filled out of so many trendy stuff. I think it's about cafe, right?
Yes.
Cafe.
Koreans love coffee. Cafe 주세요. Actually, I'm having coffee too.
Me too. Damn.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? This is I heard that coffee is the last permitted drug.
I love it. Please
Yeah.
never put a punishment for coffee. And
I'm taking a punishment now, though.
yes.
Yeah.
And you know, guys, that Korean loves ice americano.
Ice Americano, yeah.
Oh, ice americano. I don't know. For me, as a Latina, coffee is hot. It doesn't matter if you're sweating in summer.
So you're having a hot coffee.
Yes, and Koreans, how do you call the ice americano? We're gonna teach you some slangs.
We so-called ice Americano, so-called ah.
Ah ah ah.
¿Por qué?
Ah.
Porque no tenemos tiempo.
To say ice americano.
No.
Okay, say fast.
Por favor.
Por favor.
주세요.
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 Or
Or if you want to order something hot, then it's gonna be 뜨아.
뜨아.
주세요.
뜨아. It sounds weird.
Right away.
주세요. 뜨아 주세요. Oh my god. You don't say 안녕하세요.
How dare.
You need to be polite.
You're wasting the client's time.
Oh my god. How about being polite? No? 알았어요.
Where's the time to be polite?
안녕하세요. Then wake up earlier. No? Okay, just saying. Anyway.
Don't dare.
Yeah, and
I have to sleep.
하지마.
Is it related to this video?
Yes. I wanted to show you this beautiful doll. It's so cute. This is to represent Gyeongju history, and they use a lot of gold, so it's also known as the city of gold.
Yeah.
There's so many treasures there.
I want to talk about her. She's really famous queen in
Mhm.
Korea. She's one of the representing queen in Korea, and you know what?
What?
Korean history is normally related to Confucianism, no?
Yes.
But back in the day,
Mhm.
the Shilla dynasty,
Mhm.
it's before Joseon dynasty, right?
Mhm.
Before Korea dynasty, and it has more open-minded history.
Mhm. Really?
More open-minded in
Uh-huh.
sexually or whatever the thing is.
Uh-huh.
Seriously, and you know what? How can you make queen in the society which is filled out of sexism or whatever, you know?
Mhm.
Because they have higher morality
Mhm.
than sexism. It was classism at the moment.
Mm. Yeah.
They didn't permit the person who is lower than that to be a king. So, but there was no son at the
Mhm.
moment, so they had to make her a queen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Blood mattered at the
Yes.
moment. Then sexism.
좋아요. It's so pretty. I
Mhm.
love it. Queen of 선덕.
선덕여왕.
선덕여왕.
I don't know if she really looked like this though.
I don't think so. I think more beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
There's a drama about her. Even
really?
drama. Yeah.
Which one?
선덕여왕.
It's the same, the name of the queen.
선덕여왕. She's a hero.
I love
in the
it.
movie.
I totally recommend you guys to visit Gyeongju if you have the chance. It's so beautiful. But
let's look more precisely.
let's keep watching.
Hey guys, hello, thank you for joining me. Today we're gonna learn how to wrap Korean gifts properly because Korea is very big about their gift giving. They like to make it pretty. And today we have a teacher here to teach us how to do it properly. Let's learn how to gift wrapping.
Hello. I'm here to teach you how not to do it, but Yun will teach you how to do it properly.
So
What you saw right now is 포자기, which to me, honestly, it is beautiful. It is kind of art, and
it's an art.
I do recommend, like, if you want to impress your friends with the present and the really different kind of gift wrapping, then you should totally do this. What do we need?
보자기.
First
보자기
material. Second.
is it's a leftover Hanbok. Leftover of Hanbok. It's really beautiful, no?
I love these colors. To me, this screams Korea.
Yeah.
Totally
Seriously.
Korean style. But you can use any kind of fabric.
Yeah, any. But if it has double-sided, then it's plus point. So choose one of two side. If you wanna make this side on the outside, then you put it on your palm.
Then here,
Yeah, and meet the end.
opposite. 진짜 가운데.
The end,
esquina.
and make a ponytail. Make a ponytail.
아 진짜 내가 왜요?
And
I'm not good at making ponytails. As you see, I never do my hair.
I've never seen it.
Sorry. This hair doesn't know comb. Twice. Then you have to flip. Not flip.
It's up to the tension of the rubber.
The teacher in the video says twice.
Okay.
And now you have a ponytail, beautifully made by Jun.
Yeah. And put this end inside
Take
of the
one.
rubber. Like this.
Ooh. And just a little bit here. Yes. I'll check if you're doing it properly. You can use this kind of gift wrapping for anything. You can also
Literally
do,
anything.
Yes, you can do with like bottles. What if you go to party in your friend's house and you say, "Oh, I'm gonna bring wine." Don't use the bag. That is so lame. Use this one with the bottle, wine bottle.
And look at that. It looks like a flower, right? It's like a rose.
Yes. So pretty.
Make it fluffy a little.
Yes, I'm sure you can do it prettier than Jun.
Probably. I had no time. Look at this. It gives me a vibe of Korea, right? It
yes.
really screams. It's Korea, right?
I love it.
I love it. The pattern. Actually,
What would you give?
it's also curvy, right?
Yes. Koreans love curvy.
Yeah, curvy. Elegance.
Yes. And also,
What else?
what kind of things can you put inside?
Cookie, or candy, or makgeolli
Makgeolli. Do you guys know makgeolli?
Whatever the thing is, whatever, literally.
They gave us this, but I think this is for sewing, right?
Sewing, yeah. Not to pinch yourself.
Like I always do.
Cute. But do you really sew?
No.
So it's for the decoration, right?
Yes. Just keep it into your wall because it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Anyway, we hope that you can learn about how to do this Korean gift wrapping bojagi, and let's continue watching because there are so many things.
There's so
you
many
can do.
things.
So let's go to our first UNESCO heritage site.
Vamos.
가자.
Alright guys, I just arrived at this park called Tumuli Park. It's actually a park of tombs. It's very unique, right? You can have a relaxing time but surrounded by tombs. Okay, they say it has 23 tombs. Like, I can't wait to check them out. Let's go. Alright, from here you can start seeing several tombs already. So there are different heights of each tomb. So they have a different structure inside. And the higher the tomb is, the higher the status the person is buried inside. So it's interesting, right? And then we're gonna walk some more and try to find a tomb that we can check what's inside. Okay, let's check it out. arrived at Cheonmachong. So it's one of the main attractions here in the park. There are 1,000-year-old worth of relics inside. So I'm so curious if we can see some gold inside, because Shilla dynasty is actually famous for their gold. This is how we check in here. Okay, you can go in now. Oh, I'm so curious. It's really interesting. So I'm not surprised that this is the main attraction. I really want to wear this. So yeah, it seems like the royals wear these type of jewelries in the old days. How interesting. Wait, even the shoes are gold?
Personally, this was my favorite place.
Oh, why?
Because it is so interesting. I never thought I will be hanging out in a cemetery. I'm feeling happy.
Yeah, it's actually destination for the dating course, no?
Yes. Imagine, where do you want to go on your first date? Let's go to cemetery.
Romantic.
Yes, but it's a park.
Yeah, it's a
So
park.
you don't feel the vibe of cemetery, but
No.
it is.
It is. But you know what? Looking at the golden shoes and the hanbok you were wearing in what was the city? The Andong? The
Mungyeong?
Mungyeong and Andong.
Mhm.
And especially the queen costume.
Yes.
Looking at that, it gives me feeling like, oh, it's so not practical.
Why?
I mean, because it doesn't need to be practical.
Yes.
They didn't need to work. So
Yes.
it should be just elegant and whatever it is.
Show off.
Yeah, showing off.
Showing off all the gold.
Yeah, all the gold. Even the shoes.
Yes.
They cannot even walk with that, no?
Of course not. That's not for walking because royalty don't walk. They were being carried. So actually, I remember when I went to a historical tour, they say that the royalty cannot put their feet on the ground. That's
Well-
what they needed to be carried on. Imagine.
It reminds me of Chinese thing also. The queen and so on, they have a long nails so that they don't need to work.
Wow. But nowadays you need to cut your nails.
Yeah, please.
Please do. Yes. And actually, as a UNESCO heritage site, it is really interesting to see like this kind of graves.
Graves,
Yes, the tombs
tombs.
is really interesting, and that you can also enter like in the Cheomsongdae.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like digging into the tomb
Mm.
and discovering the treasures in it.
You see all the gold, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Imagine the situation that you're, discovering the gold inside for the first
I
time.
love it.
Dang.
I wish I could be an archaeologist. I love it.
Really?
Yes.
You're interested in that?
I
those
love
kind of
it.
things?
Yes, I love it.
So it's kind of like Egypt in Korea now, right? It's interesting.
Yes. And now let's go to our second UNESCO heritage place. Let's go. Watch.
Okay.
Watch.
Alright, I just walked across the park and arrived at this observatory. It's called Cheomsongdae Observatory. It's one of the oldest surviving observatory in Asia. It was built in the 7th century and they used this to observe the stars and figure out when is the best time to start the farming season. The way they did it, they climb up to the little window here using a ladder, and then from inside there's another ladder going to the top. From there, they can observe the star clearly. I'm gonna show you how it lights up at the nighttime. So they say it's gonna be so pretty. Can't wait to see it.
I'm impressed,
Mm.
using the heritage
Mm.
in this modern time.
Mm.
How could you think to put the beams on the Cheomsongdae? It's
I don't know.
interesting.
It's really interesting, but to me, the most wow factor of this place is that Cheomsongdae, this observatory, is one of the oldest observatories in Earth.
In Asia, no?
One of the oldest in Earth
Uh-huh.
and the oldest in Asia.
Oh, interesting.
Do you know how old it is exactly?
I saw you were Googling.
Sorry.
So,
Here I'm pretending I know everything, but I did
Okay.
Google it.
okay, Miss, I know everything.
Google knows everything.
So,
It is actually 1,300 years old.
really?
Hmm.
It's older than my expectation, though.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's why it's UNESCO heritage.
So it was for forecasting and for the agriculture and so on, no?
Yes, they needed to look at harvesting season. So they climbed inside the observatory, and then inside there is another ladder, and then they go on the top and look at the stars. But I think nowadays, especially in Seoul, you cannot see any stars.
Never.
No, sorry.
Mhm.
I wonder in Gyeongju, do you think you can see stars there?
Except for Seoul, yeah, probably.
Yes, I miss watching stars in the sky.
Gyeongsangdokdo is on the east side,
Mm.
so it's free dust
Mm.
there. But the west side, it's kind of, okay.
Anyway, and there is also another UNESCO heritage site that,
One more.
but we don't have it in this tour.
Oh.
Sorry, we don't have it in this tour because we already took so long for this anchor.
Yeah.
But you can also Google the Pulguksa temple. That is so
Pulguksa.
beautiful. You
Impressionant.
can, yes, we recommend you to visit there too. And for our last video, what do you think we're gonna close with? What?
Alright, it's dinner time and we're gonna enjoy some hanjongshik, which means the Korean royal cuisine. And there's so many plates here. There's a saying in Korean that the legs of the table is gonna break because of the amount of food here. And I'm going to enjoy it with my friends.
Think of it.
You done me. Can we finish soon?
How was it?
I love it. I mean, I know some of you won't like it because
It's raw.
we are not used to eat a lot of raw food. But let me tell you, if you give it a chance, just one chance, I'm sure you will love it.
YOLO! Por favor.
Yeah. In the beginning, when I arrived to Korea and they say, "Oh, do you wanna eat raw beef?" I was like, "What?" Especially because I'm from
Mexico?
yes, I'm from a part of Mexico where we love barbecue. So it was like, "Oh, how can you eat it raw?" And then after I tried, like, "Oh, I know, I understand now why."
So did you taste it there?
Yes,
The tartar.
yes, I love
How was
it.
it? Was it the sweet style or salty style, spicy style?
It was sweet.
Sweet.
Because the yukhae, the raw beef, they mix it with the egg yolk. You put egg yolk and then you mix it. Oh, so delicious. As well as the
It's not because of it's sweetie. They put a lot of sugar in it.
no. But it's really good. Also,
Yeah.
they gave us the gaejang,
게장.
which is a crab, raw crab with soy sauce.
Yeah, marinated only with soy sauce,
Okay.
and at the end of eating it, you definitely have to put the rice on it, using the shell of the crab as a dish.
So good, so so delicious.
So good.
Just give it a one chance. If in order to know if you don't like something, you need to try
Yeah,
first.
that's true.
Yes, after I came to live here, I had to be really open-minded about food because I was really picky eater. But then I had to change, like, no, I need to try and just not just eating from the eyesight.
But hey, don't you
Huh.
have anything wrong in Mexico?
I'm sure in some parts they have. In my area, we don't have, especially about meat. I think we
Is it related to temperature? Probably.
yes, especially when it's so hot, and we associate with the disease. So if you eat raw food, actually the first time that I tried the raw beef and I sent a picture to my mom, she was like, "Don't eat that again. You will get I don't know what disease she
Then
said."
you have to say to your mother, like, Mom, this is called prejudice.
Yeah. Like Koreans, they love this naengmyeon.
Cold noodle.
Cold noodle. Imagine noodles with ice, but so delicious.
Mm.
I love it.
You
In
love
the
it?
beginning, I didn't like it, but then I grew up to love
What
it.
about bean noodle?
콩국수. 너무 좋아. 콩국수 is also another cooled noodle soup, but it has the
Soy paste.
soy paste.
Mhm.
It's white. It's delicious, especially in summer.
I have to put that in my mouth. Much
I'm
possible.
Right now.
Before the winter came, please.
Yes, but in the video you saw the table had a lot of dishes. So many. In Korea they call it banchan.
Banchan.
Banchan, which are the side dishes. There's so
Mhm.
many, so delicious.
It's all free
Mm.
to refill it. So
But Jun told me the other day that in some restaurants they make it really salty, so you don't order more.
yeah, you can get sick of it easily.
Yeah.
That's actually true.
Mm.
Mhm.
Anyway, guys, I hope that you guys like it so far. What do you think? Please write in the comment section in the chat.
Right away.
Which city would you want to visit from these three? Number one, just write the number because it's difficult in Korean. Number one, Andong, the village. Number two, the set drama, Mungyeong. Or number three, Gyeongju. What do you like the most? Let's make a survey.
Yeah. Which one did you prefer?
If you can travel for free there, which one will you choose? What about you?
For me, number two.
진짜 문경?
Because it seems like Instagrammable. Yeah. I can travel all around Korean history, you know?
Yes.
Like time traveling. From really back in the day to the Joseon dynasty. It's interesting.
They are saying number two, number three, all. Three, food.
Actually, I've been Andong also.
Oh, really?
Yeah. With Ale.
Yes. I love Andong. Oh my god, you don't remember? Okay.
And it was really impressionante.
I
The
love Andong.
whole village itself is treasure, you know.
Yes.
That's why it is chosen as a UNESCO heritage, obviously.
They say number three, aesthetics. What number is food? Food has no number.
Food is number 4.
It's number forever. But anyway, we hope you guys like it so far, and we want to thank you again for Korea Travel Easy and the Gyeongsangbuk Tourism Organization for letting you guys have the chance to discover these amazing places, and thank you to Jun also for joining today.
What's next?
We have one more announcement. We will do another live streaming tour soon from the city of Pohang.
Pohang.
That live stream will be totally real live in the place, because we're gonna be in the city, not from a studio, and we totally recommend to you. It will be on the
20th
20th.
and 20th, from 20th to 21st.
So please
of July.
stay tuned. If you are interested in this live stream tour, you can follow us in Korea Travel Easy Instagram or website. We will give you all information there, and so we hope to see you there. Have a good day, night.
Good day.
Have a good day,
good
night.
Buenas noches.
Come to Korea soon. 안녕.
Real soon.
Muchas gracias a todos, bebés, los quiero.
Adiós. Un
Adiós.
besito muy grande.
Donde lo quieran. Se bañan. Adiós.
Que no me quepa.
¿Dónde?